Good morning, witches. We are going to be casting a love spell. Yesterday was actually Valentine's Day, and I know on my channel I do not cast love spells whatsoever. I just have this sort of belief that love will come to you when you are ready for it and when you least expect it and when you feel like it needs to be in your life, but you're not really sure how or why. Just to trust within the universe that like it will come to fruition. In the spirit of Valentine's Day, I was looking through my spell book and I got a little too excited and a little too happy in love to cast a love spell. So today, with the help of some liquid courage, aka some herbal hibiscus tea, and a delicious strawberry pound cake scented candle, we are going to be making a love sigil. I'm so low. I'm going to be diving into the spell book for new witches. I love this book. I think that it has so many cool, easy to follow instructions and recipes. We're going to be opening up to page 47, and this is where we are going to find our custom love sigil. Now, I decided to bookmark that page with a photo of my boyfriend. Not to be a weirdo, he already knows that I'm a strange girl and like to do things like this. Creating a custom love sigil is fun and creative. The sigil is perfect for drawing more attention to you from your love interest. It's also the perfect way to illuminate your true feelings. Now, I'm deciding to do this spell because I don't think that it dabbles with free will. I think that I'm already in a very happy and chill, wholesome relationship. I just think that this will be a fun little gift to give to him for Valentine's Day, that we have a sigil kind of representing our love in like the form of a symbol. This spell is very simple. The only ingredients you are going to be needing are 2 sheets of paper and a red pen or a marker. Will also let it be known that if you want to set up your altar to make it a little more fresh and romantic and pink and lovely like I did, you absolutely can. There's no option that says you have to do this. This is just something that if I'm going to be performing a simple spell, I want the remnants of everything to feel on theme. I already went ahead and cleansed my altar, as you saw. I lit my candle. I did my own little meditation session with all of my crystals and my rocks and my heart-shaped belongings, and even I threw in the Glossier lip balm just because we both used it the other day, because we both bought it the other day. For my 2 sheets of paper, I'm also going to go a little bit above and beyond, and we went to the movies last night for Valentine's Day and they gave us these little cards and I thought that was so cute. They actually cut out in 2 separate sheets of paper. So I'm gonna go ahead and like cut along the perforated sides and just make this have 2 sheets. I'm going to be using the back of them because the front is nice and decorated. Write your name and your love interest's name on one of the sheets of paper with a red pen. My name and my love interest's name. It will look like this. Next, you're going to deconstruct the letters of the names into their basic strokes: curves, dots, dashes, and lines. Draw these strokes below the names on the same paper. Let's say this line from the B and making some sort of arrangement, and then the 2 like curvatures from the B, and you could split them up. You could do like 1 row here, 1 row there, and just start orchestrating something of the matter. I think the most important part of making sigils is just letting your mind wander. If you're having trouble trying to form a shape automatically, like I said, you can break down the names into strokes and curvatures. So you could do all of that first before you go right ahead and try to build the sigil. I have been skipping that step because it's been more confusing a little bit for me to do that step than it is to just keep track of an A or an N or a D or a J. And it's been a lot easier for me to just take those little pieces and start building my sigil. If you want a more basic version of this, you can deconstruct these strokes into strokes first and then start pulling into a shape. Now this shape, of course, is your love sigil. For this next part, you are now going to redraw your love sigil coded with your intentions on the second sheet of paper. basically the first sheet became like your practice round to make your shape, and the second sheet becomes your intention round. So you just try your best to copy the sigil. I know this may sort of be a little bit hard considering it is like this random shape, and sometimes people will use the shapes to create like a bigger thing around it, but I do have other videos on sigils if you are semi lost in the sauce here. So as I'm drawing the second sigil, and as you're drawing the second sigil, remember you are coding it with your intentions. So the intentions for love, everlasting, sweetness, solace, everything that you think that you would like or feel like you already have that you don't want to go away. I'm gonna go ahead and fold this, and I'm actually gonna write like a little sweet card in here. My cute little sigil card is complete. I'm gonna put this in an envelope and give it to him for Valentine's Day, but you guys can do what you wish with this. Keep it on your altar, carry it with you in your pocketbook. Do really whatever you feel is necessary to have this love sigil work for you and feel good for you. I want to tell you guys a spell that you can do on Valentine's Day or a date. I'm not going to be creating this spell because I don't have most of the ingredients, but I think that you guys might find it quite interesting. This spell is called Lover's Tonic. Lover's Tonic is a mulled drink that uses kitchen witchery, enchanted herbs, and an intimate setting to bring you closer to your lover. It inspires and manifests passion, trust, and love, banishes shyness. If you're a little like awkward on a first date, or not a first date, like a third date, fifth date, whatever, and you really like this person, this could be some cool little beverage to try. So you are going to need a bottle of red wine, 1 cup of brandy, a pot, 1 orange, 3 cinnamon sticks, nutmeg, a small handful of star anise, 6 cloves, 2 to 4 tablespoons of sugar, honey, or maple syrup for a sweetener, anything agave, and 2 cups for, of course, drinking. Cleanse your kitchen. So you would cleanse your kitchen before all of this, which I would assume you would do anyway if you were inviting someone over for a date. Then you are going to pour the wine and brandy into a medium pot and heat on low for 10 minutes. So you could do this with them, or you could prepare it before the fact. If you would like to cook off the alcohol, boil the mixture for 10 minutes instead. So that would be incredible, and that would be something that I would probably do. As the mixture heats up, bless it by saying, "Bring forth passion, trust, and love with each sip." If you don't want to use that exact saying, you can use totally different sayings that you want, like a mantra you have. Next, add in the orange, the cinnamon sticks, nutmeg, star anise, cloves, and your sweetener of choice, and simmer for 15 minutes. So you would use a whole orange, slice it up. You would use 3 cinnamon sticks, a pinch of nutmeg, a handful of star anise. If you don't have star anise, because I know that they're quite expensive, you could just leave that out. It says 6 cloves, but to me that just means like a pinch from the jar. However many, if you have a lucky number, add that in. And of course, like I said, simmer for 15 minutes. Remove it from the heat, let it cool, and then drink it with your partner. So you can make this drink with them, or you can pre-make this drink and let them know that you made a drink. I will say maybe making it with them would be cooler and smarter, and if they're into some sort of witchcraft, that would be a cool thing to do with them. If they're not into witchcraft and you're just like, here, I made this before, maybe someone might think it's a little bit odd, but I don't think so. I think that if you trust this person and you're with them, they would be really excited to try something that you made. Especially if you were like cooking them dinner or something. You're like, oh, I made drinks to go with this. I feel very full of love and light and airiness, and I'm really excited about how this spell went. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. Please let me know if you like the witchcraft videos. I would love to make more of them. I love making witchcraft videos. I will link the playlist here and of course in my description. Please be subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!